Be careful when picking your routes in this coming up week. After Black Friday happens and Cyber Monday, things start to get very, very packed when it comes to these Amazon Flex carts. I've gotten as high as 56 packages, I want to say, on a 3.5-hour route the week after Thanksgiving. This is what's down the street. That package would have 100% got stolen. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you. Today, we are delivering on Thanksgiving. I waited like 20 minutes and then I finally got a route. It's currently 3:19. Our route was for 3 o'clock. If you guys don't know, after 26 or 27 minutes after your start time at a sub same day station, you would be let go with pay. So that means you don't get a route and you get paid the full amount of your block. We were so close to getting paid out. I'm so happy we got this route though. It's a total of 11 stops and 12 packages. I'm going to show you guys what the route is looking like right now. The map, you can see it's not that bad. Stop number 12 though is the straggler. It's the one that's the most south in comparison to the other part of the route, but that's all right. All of this is relatively pretty close together. Let's get into the pay for this route though. This route was for $97.50 for a 3-hour route. Start time was for 3 o'clock. It's supposed to end by 6. If we actually got the route at 3 o'clock and we didn't have to wait 20 minutes, honestly, we probably would have been pretty close to done with this route. That's how close I think it is together. We do have a lot of apartments, but most of this area is apartments. Something important I want you guys to follow is to be careful when picking your routes in this coming up week. After Black Friday happens and Cyber Monday, things start to get very, very packed when it comes to these Amazon Flex carts. You need to make sure that you take pretty good pay, and that's because most of these carts are going to be stacked up. And I know you should be taking the best pay possible on the daily, but when it comes to this, I'm really trying to warn people because they will send you and they're going to max these routes out. That's what they do. That is what has changed drastically with Amazon Flex in 2025. They have been pushing the absolute limit with the mileage, with the amount of packages. Almost everybody could kind of vouch on that in just comparison to last year. I can only imagine it's going to be a rough one this year, so be very weary about that. The best times always to get a route is going to be in the mornings and in the late afternoons. There's going to be times in the middle of the day where they'll have some surges, but for me, at least from my experience, it's very low likelihood. It's also important to say that some of the worst routes I've ever had has come from the week of Black Friday or the week after Thanksgiving. I've gotten as high as 56 packages, I want to say, on a 3.5-hour route the week after Thanksgiving. So it would be the week of Cyber Monday, which was wild, but it was for really good pay and it was in the morning. So those two things are good because they surge better in the morning, like I keep saying. And in the mornings, there's less traffic. It's just easier to deliver. Before I forget as well, we're 10 minutes away from the first stop, 5 miles out. First stop, 337. I hate this building. I've been here so many times. They have no code. You have to call the customer, and then the customer has to manually let you in. And then there's a mailroom because you're not able to actually get into the actual lobby of the building. So let's get the customer. Okay, call ended. All right, well, try it again. It does not seem like this is going to go well. I always have a problem with this building too. Oh, I thought the answer for a second. Let's try it again. That apartment is done. We finally got let in. How are you? This is Amazon. I'm at your door. I'm trying to use the access code. It didn't work on the keypad. I just wanted to, where could I leave it for you? Perfect. All right, sounds good. All right, have a great Thanksgiving. All right. Perfect. Done. Now, before anyone asks me, oh, why did you call them? That seems kind of extra, right? This is what's down the street. That package would have 100% got stolen if I didn't let the customer know. You always should call in a situation like that, because even at the place I live, I know that if it got left outside like that, it's gonna get taken. 351 though right now. We're on our way to stop number 6. That's the one thing about this area. I like it. It's very condensed, so I like that because you're getting through the stops quickly, but you have to be very weary where you leave packages because stuff like that happens where people will break the window, they'll steal packages around here, they'll do anything, right? If it's not nailed down to the ground, they're taking it. We're at stop number 6. We're gonna leave this right over here in this corner. Now we got stop number 7, 356. Honestly, I want to see how far that last stop is. Total of 11 stops. Gotta hide it. Nice. Stop number 8. We're gonna leave it right on, I don't know, right in this corner here. Please leave packages on back porch. That's interesting. Let's see what we can do. Oh, wow. This parking lot is magnificent. 1313. Yeah, what is it? 1313. Oh, yeah, that's good. Right here. Back door, 1313. Second to last stop. This should have been the last stop because the stop after this is going to be pretty far away. It's another building we got to get into, and let's hope that we can actually get in. That's the interesting part. Someone already couldn't. We're looking now. Let's see if they have a locker. This place is packed. Pop that. Throw that in. Take a picture. Insecure mailroom. Done. Exit. Good to go, man. Yeah, so they kind of screwed us. The next stop, 9 minutes, 5 miles out. The most important thing to always realize is when you get a good route is that you're just getting lucky. And I feel like many people that haven't done Amazon Flex like that yet, I try to emphasize to people that you really don't know where you're gonna go or how many packages you're gonna get. The only thing I wish they would tell us, like as the bare minimum, by the way, would be like a range of mileage we can expect when we take a route. Like, okay, the route is for $100, but you're expected to drive at least 60 to 80 route miles. That would help a lot with picking the routes, but honestly, judging from even the Spark deliveries, I'm referring to the GMD deliveries, which is like the 20 stops that you'll accept on Spark. I think in comparison to Amazon Flex, Spark definitely pays way worse, especially for the mileage, unless you allow them to surge up. In my area, those things are gone. I never see anything sit on the first come, first serve. The point I make about comparing the Walmart versus Amazon Flex routes like that is that Walmart pays significantly less, but Walmart does have some pros to it because they actually tell you the mileage and where you're going. So you're accepting it knowing full well how far you're going and how many stops you're getting. Even the ones that are like $60 for 50 miles, people take them on Walmart Spark all the time. So that's to tell you, even if routes got lower and lower for Amazon Flex or any of these apps, people are just going to take them consistently, man. Like, I promise you. I see Amazon Flex routes for $63 for a 3-hour route go in a second. I know people hear great things about Amazon Flex, and I try not to be just a negative person constantly about it, but you guys can find out all the good things on the YouTube videos out there on Reddit. I want to tell you guys the things you have to look out for though, which are very important. I feel bad thinking that people are going to accept the route and then see something that they did not expect to get at all, how far they're going to go, how many packages they're going to get, and it's going to feel very unfair. So do yourself a favor, expect the absolute worst, and sometimes you'll get a great route, but sometimes you won't. We are at stop number 12 row right now. Let's drop this last package off. Let's see how far we are from home. We were pretty close, but now we're not. We are on the last stop. It is 4:18. We made great time for this route, especially since they held us. Oh, I almost tripped again. That's great. Let's drop this off for them. Perfect. I'm having a day. We wrapped up this route. It's 4:19 right now. We're 11 minutes, 3 miles away from home. In total for this route, that means we're going to drive around 30 miles. I'd like to ask you guys whether you like to do food delivery like Walmart Spark Groceries or like Uber Eats, DoorDash, or if you like to do Amazon Flex or the Walmart Spark deliveries as well, just more the logistics side. Which do you prefer more? I believe that there's more money on the grocery side. The only thing for myself is I have a hard time with the amount of downtime I end up having. So that ends up killing my hourly for one, and that ends up killing my productivity. So I'm not able to make as much money because I'm sitting around doing nothing. For anybody that doesn't have an area for Walmart Spark or hasn't signed up yet, I encourage you to do so. There is so much money on that app. It's disgusting. The only downside I'm going to say is if your market is oversaturated, I'm not saying that it's not going to be worth it. I'm going to say it's going to be difficult to find consistency with Walmart Spark if you have that many people. And by people, I mean a lot of shoppers that are also doing Spark. I'd also like to take a moment to thank each and every single one of you for showing me love, constantly commenting, liking the videos. I really appreciate it. And we are so close to 3,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful for that. And I want to thank each and every single one of you again. Thank you so much for watching the video. To the next route.